fucking duffed it.
Very cool.
I think Neil's infected me. All right, welcome back to the film room. Part 2, FSGA Foursomes in round 1. Neil and I, in the alt shot format, shot a 1 over par 73. Left couple out there. Hubes, what'd you see in part 1?
The firepower's there. We made some birdies. Got to clean it up a little bit on the par 5s.
It's all so doable. Like, it's so wide. We kind of have, personally, I've invented trouble for myself. I end up playing to the edges of some of these fairways that I have no reason to play to the edge of. It's so wide. So many scoring opportunities. We just got to take advantage of it. We did for a little while there. We birdied 3 of the first 5, and it felt like we were just going to run all day.
I wouldn't be shocked. I don't know how this ends up, but I wouldn't be shocked if we see a 2 to 4 under round out of you guys.
I think a honestly realistic goal is top 5.
Okay.
I think we can do that.
Which right now we're
T20 right now.
Shots out of the lead.
We are 8 shots out of the lead. We are 5 shots out of second right now.
Another big thing was Neil's putter in round 1 was a little bulky. He had the toe hooks going, and we're going to need that to warm up a little bit, especially if Soly keeps hitting some nice irons inside 10 feet. Gonna need
I hit some good.
Yeah.
I hit some good shots too.
Yeah.
No, that's what was so frustrating. I
hit.
honestly like watching the part 1 stuff. As good as I hit the ball, it's like, and that's how golf works. The putter is I'm just like a lost boy with the putter on the green. It's just, freaking like Peter Pan out there.
We got a putting tip after the round, of course.
From our cameraman.
From our guy. Hollywood Hoteling.
He's got it. He
My
sees.
eyes aren't over the ball. I got to get my eyes over the ball.
That's what the film room's for.
We're standing too far from the ball. So
Eye in the sky does not lie.
the Solomon and Schuster LLP attorneys at law have to go out and win a case today. Okay, that's what we're doing.
So we're starting round 2 on the 6th hole, par 5, shotgun start, hazy morning.
This is the infamous tree hole.
Yes, it is.
It looks
no,
like
that was a on the screws. That was a good one.
There's the
There's the
about
tree.
275 out here. Again, I got tucked out of driver.
Little left. Yeah. Okay, we'll see.
I mean, it's low an angle over there. It's just
angles.
Bad shot, though.
Whoa. Oh.
go.
Feels like the proper place to be, though.
Yeah, it was a good. It was.
Yeah.
We played this whole. That's fit really solid. I just got again another wedge shot where I'm pretty happy with that, but I gotta expect more of myself there. Yeah. Stay up.
That's just me trying too hard.
A little bit uncomfy range here.
Rufio. Right where we left off, Huber. God, that's not what we wanted to see on the first hole.
Anything alignment-wise? Or?
It looks fine. And just watch. He just backs out of him.
Oh, God, that
left
stroke
shoulder
is
goes
awful,
back
man.
instead
That's
of
so
up.
bad.
Then maybe this will be the key. Your left shoulder needs to work up. Imagine you had an armbar putter. You have to work it this way. Yours wants to work
Yeah.
back, like kind of behind you. If you can just grab your 6-iron and make some strokes feeling how your left shoulder works that way, I think will help eliminate the left shoulder backing out pull.
So we end yesterday on a 3-putt bogey on a par 5 and start the day with a 3-putt bogey on a par 5. It's tough. Kind of just fell over each other, you know. We did that a little bit last year too. It was like when I would make a mistake, he would follow with a mistake, and then I would follow again with a mistake. Like
It's the same way in playing your own ball.
Yeah.
It's tough to get out of.
Yeah.
You hit a bad shot, and then you get conservative, and you hit another mediocre shot, and then you get conservative again because you don't want to mess up. And then all of a sudden you look back and you're like, I just played 2 holes so like poorly when all I needed to do was like kind of get back into just hit a good one instead of don't mess up. Mess up.
That's what's hard about alt shot too, is like you only get to hit every other one. Like you want to go achieve. You want to like go get. You don't want to hit like an average shot or an indifferent shot. You want to be.
You want it to matter.
Yes, exactly.
That was a really frustrating one too, just because we played the hole really well, and then just bogey snuck out of nowhere.
So this is about 148. This is a big wedge.
Come on.
Flushed it.
Who knows? Yeah, okay.
It's another double green out there. It's a cool hole.
Come on.
Doesn't want to.
I felt pretty good about that putt.
Yeah, that wasn't bad. It's a weird one.
I would've thought.
Early break and then straight.
This is that.
Drive before we're up a box now here on the 8th
Yeah.
hole.
And actually, the goal was honestly long left. You don't hear that often, but we thought, hey, there's a bunch of grass long left. Like, yeah, take the governor off. No restrictor plate.
Let it
On the
eat.
way through. Hopefully,
I liked it.
And he got to where we went, and then it turned out to be a little less green to work with.
A little short-sided.
Ben.
How was that action?
That's nice.
Shot.
I mean, it's impossible to really get a spinny shot off a wet ball,
That's rough too,
Bermuda.
technically. That's where like the lesson you gave me was don't put your hands on the club until it's way open.
Yeah.
So like instead of like trying to open your club with your wrist, hold it way open and having the butt of the club or the bounce of the club almost feeling like the heel hitting the ground. That's the part that's going to hit the ground, and turning your body by keeping your hands close to your waist as you come through. That has helped me so much. I'm still getting better at like getting it close to the hole, but the action is helping me overcome the Y word, if you will.
That's Rufio's music.
God, you fucking do that.
As you can see, I'm very kind and grateful, mindful. This is a tough hole for us. I mean, it's like it should be. It's these pars
You
are
gotta make
bogeys.
it, yeah.
It sucks.
Alignment a little better on day two.
That looked proper.
Yep.
Listen, we've roasted Neil's putting here for a little while.
That
let's
was
just
crisp.
let's have a little focus on the ball striking from this kid, because he
Go.
he hit the golf ball.
It was a 2-day fiesta with the ball striking.
Let's go.
A quinceañera, if you will.
A quinceañera.
A coming out party for the czar.
That's pure.
Nice putt.
That's a
Stealing
tough-
That feels
yeah.
big.
Birdie on 9 was big. That's where we're like, all right, we played those, whatever, in even par with a bad bogey.
It's time to stop being a punk bitch.
Flip over to 10, 380. This ball is gassed up.
Stay there. God, stay off it.
I was flirting with that OB in my mind that was 50 yards right. Like, oh my God, don't go over there.
Just a little left.
Again, the ball above my
Down.
feet a little.
Yeah.
Back up.
This is with the
That looked
Chrome
like-
Soft
it
X.
looked like
You were
you were gonna hit it
concerned
well.
about that kind of spin, and we didn't get much of that all day or both
Wet.
days.
It's tough. You won't on a wet fairway like
Right.
that.
Yeah.
With the ball wet.
It's going to be into the grain there on the short side. If you come up short into an upslope with a wedge, like it's sucking back,
Sure.
and that's the part that I was super uncomfy with.
Nice,
That's
nice.
just-
Well,
Way too much.
it's unlucky.
bit of a layup. Like, oh, let's just keep it on the right side of the hole. When people say like, God, I mean, the hole looks like it's 3 feet big. It looks like a thimble to me this entire day. Like, well, you want me to do what? You want me to get the ball in that? No way.
Hey, it doesn't fit in there.
Tougher little angle. They moved this tee back and left on day 2, which just makes it a little bit more uncomfortable.
fine.
Uncomfy.
Good one.
This is one of the few holes out there that's let's make a 4 on this one. We're not don't need to get too cute. This is 11.
Oh, we're bone it.
Oh, this
Work
is the one
out.
yesterday where you said don't go right.
Yep.
Come on,
This
get
was
lucky.
thin to win.
All right. That's fine. Man.
It was a horrible contact. But pin high.
It's pin high win.
This was a tough putt.
Great putt. Thanks.
Nice. Yeah, you had a couple grain changes there.
We'll take a couple 4s on that hole.
It was a deep breath too after that.
Par 5. Let's go.
All right, let's go.
Turn it loose.
Yeah, that was
Money.
Great ball, bud.
stratosphere.
Thanks.
What do you see out of Neil's driver swing?
It looks a little freer today, a little less guidey, and I think it's showing here early. He's kind of hitting his spots. Nice trajectory, and
Game's gotten a lot
Go ahead.
better. I feel like I've been riding I like to ride a swing field till we have to euthanize it on the track, and this one has been 9 months, 10 months. We're still Seattle Slew. Let's go, baby.
What?
there's no stickers on the club head that.
No tempo stickers. It's more just get it back, like around it, and then I want all my weight going down into my right heel, like inside of my right heel. Like it's a downswing for a reason is almost my mindset. Like
Right or left one?
my right heel. Like I almost staying back on the ball.
Okay.
My issue is
You don't hear that.
no,
often.
it's
What's Neil's length for the viewers at home? You play tour golf. What's Neil's length level like?
Definitely longer than average amateur. I would say. I mean, what do you got to fly it 285 probably?
yeah.
On
Like,
cruise.
Yeah, like that's like a normal solid one. And then if you want to reach back, like you can push it towards 300 in the air.
That's what TrackMan says.
Yeah.
I
believe
would
it.
I would
believe
say
it,
he's
yeah.
above tour average driving distance. PGA
Yeah,
Tour average.
Speed for sure.
Speed, yes.
Yeah. And
It's a speed freak.
yeah. That's it. That's all it
Fucking
is.
speed freak.
Yeah, no, he moves it.
Oh no.
Nope, that ain't
dear.
it. That ain't it.
Is the shot tracer right?
Yep.
Oh my.
Yep. Listen,
It's one of those you hope it caught the divot.
I was not going to miss right.
Oh my God. Sit.
Boys.
So this pin is all the way back right, and we missed long right once last year, and it's totally
Played in your
boned.
mind.
And so now I'm aiming front left corner of the green, and last second said, "Don't go right, don't go right,
Yeah.
don't go right." It was bad aim, bad thought. This goes back to Mac's Homa lesson, which was like, when you're addressing, something you're trying to avoid, address it with your aim and swing the way you normally swing.
Yeah,
Don't
that's great.
aim conservatively and then also bail that way. There's no point in playing golf that way.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what I did there.
Go. Release. Release. Release.
I haven't got many wedges to the hole.
That was not.
You got to work on that one.
Yeah. Wasn't aggressive enough.
Fucking duffed it.
Very cool.
I think Neil's infected me.
It's leaking.
we started
leaking into
it's-
yours.
Yeah.
5 iron here.
You guys have not gotten the par fives.
No.
No.
Total
Gotta
misses.
go. Okay. Nope.
Yeah.
Almost said no
help.
before you hit it.
I didn't feel good over it. Let me put it this way. I haven't
hands-
practiced. I came in this tournament. I hadn't practiced chipping or putting in 6 months. So like, what do you expect, right? Like, I consider myself a pretty good chipper if I have a feel, and I just didn't. Like, it's like, what do you expect to happen, man? Like, I didn't study for the test.
Your
Like,
hands were like inside your thighs there. If you roll it back, like there is.
that's not
You
good.
don't have a lot of space to maneuver that handle back.
So what? Move
Which is,
away from
like-
the ball or move my hands up? What do you?
I mean, you can definitely raise the handle, especially on the Bermuda, and that'll expose the toe bounce, and it's kind of how you need to chip out of Bermuda on a shot like this.
Okay.
Or scoot a half-inch back, because like the toe is the softest leading edge and the most forgiving bounce. So that's why you see guys raise the handle up on like a little pitch shot.
So
That could-
square or leading edge, more toe,
Yes.
more for using more bounce, more heel.
So open face, you're gonna end up using the heel. You can't really lift the handle and lay it open. When you lay it open, it's gonna feel more heel and back of the club, and that's when you get the bounce sound. And then if you're gonna hit a straight like pitch shot, whatever, and you're in the grainy Bermuda, that's when you can slightly open it but raise the handle up, and then it exposes the toe leading edge and bounce, which is the softest, easiest to get through the turf. But if you go square face and the heel catches first, that's extremely sharp by the hosel, and it catches and shuts it down. So you'll see guys,
I know that feeling.
just get it up here, and then it comes off softer. You kind of make a little bigger swing, bigger putting stroke motion. But then on the ones where you want to use the bounce and you need to open it up a little bit, that's when it feels more like the back of the wedge towards the heel is hitting, and that's when you get the good sound. And
That makes sense. That's the next frontier for me then. Do you see anything on my alignment here that concerns you at all, Hubes? Actually, this isn't that bad.
no, your line is just on the outside of the left edge, and the putt broke left.
Are your eyes a little over?
That's
ball?
what I've
He's-
discovered recently is my eyes. I tend to get over, and that's what causes. I hit a lot of pulls, like a lot of bad pulls, and I stand over it, and the line doesn't look something like if you get too far over it, the hole can appear more left than it actually
Yeah,
is.
for sure.
Good growth moment here.
3
We're
wood.
hitting 3 wood here. Learn from yesterday. We didn't try to say, no, I can do it, coach.
This 3-wood's a weapon too.
That 3 wood is a good 3-wood is a weapon.
Oh,
if
these-
you find one, like keep it for as long as possible.
Be good. Be
That-
so good.
Down.
I had such nice rhythm through the ball.
God, you landed like 2 feet from it. Rolled left a bunch.
Wow.
I know.
Yeah, tough bounce there.
That's where like the unpredictability of a golf ball I'm not that familiar with on what it's going to do on the greens.
Wow,
It
those
just
guys ran in there.
God.
Mercy.
The funny part is everybody had this putt, like
I mean,
all three
watch how
groups, and
quick
all three
Pinky
groups
gets in
missed
there.
it the same way.
that was a good putt, man.
That was a good roll.
Ooh.
I missed one of those once. I did. I was using a belly putter, and so it's like 48 inches long. This is back when I was like super skinny, and I reached the belly putter because there were 2 other marks that I tried to straddle, and I went for it, and I hit right behind it, and I went right over the top of the ball, and I moved it like a ½ inch, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I just missed.
Won't do that again.
It was literally 2 inches like that, and I hit the ball and didn't get it to the hole.
Learned again. Now we're hitting 3-wood.
Which
That
I
was
think
pretty.
we were pretty.
Actually, yeah, the 3-wood kind of went too
Pretty
far.
close.
Also, back left pin up on top of the shelf.
Moonball.
Send it
pitching
up,
wedge.
baby.
Come on, get a bounce.
It's gotta be.
Left.
It was like 140,
that's great.
144, which is kind of like
Kind
a
of.
full
Oh,
go pitching
yeah.
wedge.
It's a good shot.
Come on here. Are we using triple track here?
We are away from the triple track here,
Flushed.
which that was a way better putt. I don't know how that didn't go in.
Yeah. The last 1.5 foot, it straightened out.
Grooving it with this 3-wood.
Yeah.
That is
Great ball, Neil.
release of that is nice. I wonder if you teed your
started it.
driver low,
The
if you started hitting it bad, like teeing it like a 3-wood and swinging it like it, if that would kind of even out your path. Because if you get it teed up a little too high, you can start kind of swiping.
Sure.
Because it'll exit left. So something to think about.
Love that.
Little flippy wedge.
Which distance control
The
was,
distance,
was
that's-
great.
Yeah.
And
And that's
high.
why it matters so much. You can hit it 15 feet left.
Yeah.
If you have the right distance, you got a 15-footer. If you're hitting it in line with the flag and you had come up 10 yards short, I mean, it's a 30-footer, even though it looked proper.
Yeah, that was a green
Wanna
light though.
warn you guys,
Come on,
this
Neil.
Is, this is Rufio's alley here coming up.
Boy, we were wearing out left of the hole.
What the fuck are you doing?
It gets worse before it gets better, boys. Lost boy over here. This is such a momentum killer.
It's like a mind-numbing bogey. Like, how did we fucking do that?
Bad
That
golf
was
there.
painful.
And that's where, like, yeah, I went away. Like the short putts, the triple track was probably super helpful. Didn't use it there,
Yeah.
and I wonder about my alignment on that. I don't know.
It looked like you flushed it.
7-iron, 180,
Pretty crisp.
just didn't really roll over.
God, they put me on a milk carton here.
That's so fucking bad.
I just totally lost. Have you seen this boy? Have you seen this little boy? This small,
didn't even
small
chunk
boy.
it.
No, I got all
halfway.
worried about the grain. You know, I'm so lost in my head now. I can't make a fucking putting stroke.
That was a tough one to watch.
and I will say this is rock bottom. Like that was the worst putt of the year.
I was hoping that the flag was down
I was
there,
like, oh,
but-
just get it to this hill and it'll drip down. What?
Oh, my. Oh, no. His face of just dejection.
What are you doing?
Doesn't want to look at Soly.
No, I was lost.
That was pure.
So just two
It's really good 3 putts.
amateur
in a row.
3 putts right there. Amateur golf at its finest. Icarito.
Reachable 5, but a new tee all the way down the left.
Chill.
This is 18, right?
Yep.
I was trying to hit the bad boy, the
Yeah.
draw there, and overcooked
Get in
it
trouble.
slightly.
I'll have that. Oh. Dig in.
Fuck me. Did it again.
That was so
His back foot slipped a little bit. That's one.
So-
It's one of those you got to choke down a little more and dig in just enough.
I was gonna say,
to
so
like.
just watching this setup. What does this ball have a tendency to do?
But like I know where it's going. Like look where I'm aimed. I'm aimed out. My feet are
This
aimed
could
towards
be-
that golf cart.
This could be one of those things because you get in this mode and you're like, this thing's gonna hook, and you aim so far right that you make it hook. Like this is one where you're like, I'm gonna aim it at that greenside bunker just to the right.
Yep.
And I'm just gonna hit, like
Just hit it there.
try to hit it straight.
Yep.
And then the lie and everything takes it over there, and you probably pull it like closer to the flag. But this is one where you cannot try to hook it. Normally on these shots, I'll try to almost do the opposite.
Okay.
To like counteract
Yep.
how much it'll turn if you swing it that way.
Because this is where I'm also seeing is my shoulders are not matching my feet. My shoulders are aimed further left than my feet are, and that's something I'm learning from watching this back, that I'm not necessarily aimed where I think I'm aimed. Like my process was good here, just like the way I'm actually getting into it was not.
Fuck me. Did it again.
I mean, this thing was way above my feet.
Yeah,
Lower bunker.
those are not easy, but
No.
that's the ones where you just have to try to hit it straight.
Go.
Oh, I thought that was pretty close. I'm not super comfortable on the circus shots right now.
Yeah, and it wasn't far off. All you had to do was land it. Nice.
Great shot, Soly.
Thanks.
Did you see that act that where my club finished
That
there?
was
That's
nice.
that's seriously all you.
Yeah,
like that changed everything.
That's if you can
Time.
finish
time.
in that position,
Great shot,
you'll
Soly.
hardly ever
Thanks.
hit a bad chip shot.
Yeah.
Because that means your chest rotated and the face didn't shut down. Like that's how you're supposed to do it. What are your thoughts on the little ones now? Like, are you even nervous on those?
No, I
Okay.
was just, those are like, keep your head still is kind of the thought there. I just
I'd
need to do
maybe
that on
try
the
that on
longer
the
ones.
10-footers.
Yeah, I know. Like, why don't we expand on that
it
thought,
doesn't
Neil?
just need to be from a foot and a half.
Steep. I'm very steep with the driver right now, and watching this. Something I think I've addressed in the last month, but don't love how I'm driving it.
Took a big old cut at that one.
That was
Right where I wanted it.
open for the jumper.
Yeah.
Way right.
All right.
Okay. That's fine.
Good distance control,
Yeah.
though.
Yeah, that's the thing about this course, so you can't really you think, I was like, oh,
That's
that's
too much. Oh, God.
I thought that one was way right, but it was actually on the green. You can't see the green over there.
That was a nice looking putt.
Back to the par 5.
Yes, Neil.
Kid drove it good, man. Drove it good.
Those clouds look fake.
They really do.
Yeah, that's fun.
Looks like a green screen or whatever.
This ball's on a little bit of a down slope. This is 5 iron.
Yeah.
He's
Gotta go.
walking after it.
I'm not walking after it. I lost my balance. I just want to be clear on that.
You
That-
should have, because I mean, if Shot Tracer's right, that painted the stick.
It was just a little fat, though. I didn't quite pure it, so I was not walking after that. You will know when I'm walking after one.
It's good to see me get a ball to the hole.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I just can't find a pace, man.
Can't find a
anything.
pace.
Can't find a pace.
That was nice.
Thanks. Great bird. Thanks. All right.
Few holes left here.
Number 3.
God, just flying elbow on there. Doesn't look great.
Yeah.
Okay. Good one.
Just trying to let it eat a little bit, probably.
So this is cool, like a little blind kind of look here. Simple hole, but just a little bit of uncomfortable nature to every shot.
Get up. Get up.
Short.
Good shot.
I like that
15
swing,
feet.
Neil.
I think I blacked out at this point. I don't even
Triple
remember
track
this.
is back engaged.
That's
You
not,
were so uncomfortable.
that's not a good
Just
putt.
such a bad putt.
Major miss.
Vegas would probably have this at minus 220 to miss.
It's the
And
honey
left
hole.
edge would be minus 400.
Yeah!
Pew, pew, pew. You know what's a sneaky, satisfying feeling is getting a ball
Great swing,
to
bud.
or past the hole on a long par 3.
Because you flushed.
Yeah, that's just a cheap thrill.
Fall. Oh.
Just wrong speed.
Good roll.
Yeah, that was a nice
Mary.
putt.
Yep.
The guy we were playing with missed that putt where it's marked right there. It was
Tough.
he-
Very
he was
reminiscent.
rattled.
Did he blame you?
No, he like went and like sat in the cart though. He was like,
Dude.
The sweeper.
Luckily, I got my guy Neil to clean up my messes.
There's
Yeah, that
nothing
was a
more
laser.
uncomfortable than being able to ground your club in a bunker.
Yeah.
Yes,
I
exactly.
like still, even when it's okay, you're like, I just don't
I
think
asked
this is right.
throughout both rounds. This is
Every
a waste
time.
bunker,
This feels
right?
weird. Nice shot, though.
It's a great way to end the day.
Super, I know
You are
you-
not able, I'm not allowing you to triple track it next year in this
No.
event.
I don't know if you're keeping track here, but can you guess how many greens we hit?
Yeah, you've only missed one?
Missed 2 greens.
Okay, the par 3 where he chipped and
And 18 where he
Oh, yeah,
chipped.
yeah,
We had
yeah,
to
yeah.
chip twice. We hit 16 greens and we shot 74. It was just maddening. But it's not like we weren't giving ourselves.
No,
we
you
were
had-
3-putting from 15 feet, and we only had a few that were bombs. Like, you got to try to 2-putt this. I mean,
that should have been a 3 to 4 under par round.
right.
Definitely.
Last year, 3 over felt like a win. This year feels like a massive letdown.
We had the full Rory experience today. 16 greens, I think 36 putts, 3 3-putts. And
God, didn't miss
honestly,
a driver.
But honestly, not even like a lot of close calls on putts. That's
No.
the really frustrating part. I'm fine sitting after rounds being like,
No, we didn't
that could have
scare it.
been good. We didn't. I mean,
I was
banging them through, missing low, speed was off.
But it's like the best I've hit the ball all year. So
you hit
that's
it really
why
good.
it's frustrating. It's not like the rest of the game was #dialed.
Thanks for the
Neil.
invite, boys. This is a treat.
I'll go to battle with you any day. Let's do it again. I had a lot of fun competing with you again. You've come so far. It's insane. I mean, I think you were probably about a 10 handicap when we back in like 2017, probably something like that. And
It's almost. I'm optimistic. I mean, what a disgrace of a putting display. But there's something to work on.
I'm really proud of no doubles in 2 rounds of all shot.
That's good.
That is, we had 2 penalty balls yesterday. No worse than bogey. That is something to hang personally my hat on. That's awesome.
it's difficult. You handled it well. We got to improve on +3. We've done that 2 years in a row now. We definitely should have done better this time around, but that's what the film room's for. We'll come back better next year.
Enjoy the boys.
Cheers.